we don't just measure performance to know that we're making progress. We measure other things too, to monitor our processes, to modify our behaviours, and to celebrate achievements. So, for a little sidestep to the usual performance measurement stuff, let's explore the world of progress monitoring. Progress happens to our results and to our actions. It's useful to know how we're reaching our goals, and it's useful to know how we're implementing our actions to reach those goals. Progress also happens in the moment as well as over time. And it's useful to know how we're doing right now, and it's useful to know what level we're capable of holding over time. These 4 characteristics give us 4 types of progress measures: performance measures, activity measures, quota measures, and status measures. Performance measures monitor the progress of capability. Now, PuMP, our performance measurement methodology, is all about performance measures which measure progress of results over time. That's really what defines performance, is how a result that we want is moving over time toward a target or a desired level. They tell us our current capability compared to past capability and desired future capability. XMR charts are the best way to visually monitor this type of measure. Now, examples of performance measures or KPIs are these: LTIFR by month, lost time injury frequency rate, budget variance by month, average cycle time by week. Now, activity measures monitor the progress of habits. Activity measures aren't really a focus of PuMP because they're generally quite obvious and they don't require much thinking to choose and to monitor. And they mean very little without the context of end results. But they are good for monitoring consistency in our behaviours, like habits, that we want to develop that will help our performance measures to improve. Like performance measures, we can use XMR charts to monitor activity measures. Now, examples of activity measures are KPIs like these: travel requests processed by week, customer proposals submitted by month, length of track maintained by month. Now, quota measures, they monitor the progress of tasks. Quota measures focus on the completion of a chunk of work that can be quantified. Now, usually this work is repeatable, and we would set a quota or a quantity to aim for. The idea is to strengthen the discipline to get things done. Checklists or tally sheets where we tick or mark each step toward completion are the easiest way to visualize these progress measures. Now, examples of quota measures are KPIs like these: sales calls made, maybe aiming for 10 per day; emails processed, aiming for an inbox 0; words written, maybe 1,000 words per day. Now, finally, status measures monitor the progress of scores. Status measures tell us our cumulative progress towards some score or total that we might want to reach. It might be spending exactly all of our annual budget, or earning airline points for gold or platinum status, or growing our customer base. We want to see how far away we are from our status goals so we can display these measures as cumulative line charts or progress bar charts. Examples of status measures are KPIs like these: budget spent, year-to-date profit, number of customers. So which type of progress measures matter most? Well, it's not really a question of which progress measure to use, but rather how to use them so they support each other. Quota measures build the discipline to get tasks done, and this discipline builds habits that make activity easier to sustain at higher levels, and also makes tangible progress toward status goals. The right activity progress will help sustain better performance, which in turn will give more leverage to those status goals. So what kinds of progress do you measure? And if you like, share some examples in the comments, and be sure to link them to the quadrant in the measuring progress model that I showed you, where you think they fit best.